Good morning from Carnival Horizon. It is day 12. That hurts me to say day 12, but it is, and we are going to be in the Dominican Republic today. I had not planned on doing an excursion, but yesterday, after just being on the ship all day, I was like, I'm gonna book something and see what we can get into. So I have booked a city tour. It's I guess there's a replica city of the first establishment, and then after going to that, then we get to go on a river cruise that is supposed to kind of be like a scenic. They do have rum punch, things like that. The pictures show them dancing and stuff, so we'll see what that's all about. But I'm just glad to get out and get to see kind of more of the countryside of the Dominican Republic, because I haven't done that for quite a few years. And then after that, we'll come back to the ship. It's like a mid-evening kind of send-off time, so there'll be tons of stuff tonight. I already looked at the thing and I'm tired already, but so much fun. But first we gotta get some breakfast, so let's head on up to get some breakfast. This is the area of La Romana that they have built up for cruise guests. There's the pier, you can see people starting to walk. All of these green buildings are shops, a few restaurants, things like that. They did just open this pool area that's right down here. It doesn't look very big for the 4,000 people we have on here, but at least it's something. And there is enough space for 2 ships, but today we are the only one here. It's kind of neat. They have a whole little crew area over here so they can get off and have some relaxed time too. But welcome to La Romana. On yet another shuttle to start the tour. This area is a lot more organized than the other ports that we've been to. They have zone numbers, and you go to your zone number and then they'll tell you exactly what bus to go to. Super organized, plus in my book. Okay, so we're doing the river part of this tour first. Side note, they park the bus up here and then you have to walk this really rocky terrain, which I'm doing fine on. But as you can see behind me, some are not. It is very rocky, not smooth at all. Ruts, all that kind of stuff. So if you have mobility issues, I don't know if this one would be for you. FYI. Another side note, as I'm walking, a lot of the people on the bus are having a lot of difficulty understanding him. He's a true Dominican, which I have a little bit of a heads up with that, with living with them for a whole summer. But some are having a really hard time understanding. So there's a lot of reinterpreting going on. So made it to the boat. As you can see, it's pretty solid. Cushiony seats, definitely covered, which is a plus. And holds quite a few people. But it's right here on the river. It was probably a 2 to 3 minute walk for me. So now, welcome to the Dominican. It's pouring down rain when there's blue sky over there. If you've been here, you know it does this all the time. So we'll wait a few minutes, it'll clear up. This is an obstacle course, and I don't know, but it looks like a lot of fun. Here is some more of of the obstacle course. It kind of almost has like a Survivor kind of theme to it. Okay, so on the description it says rum punch. What they're calling rum punch is rum and coke. And yeah, you know me. And they're not easy pours, so just FYI, if you have an early morning, make sure you realize that. Okay, so we are done with the river portion of the excursion. They kept these flowing as long as you wanted them, so just make sure you ask. And the music's been playing the whole time, so it's been a lot of fun. And they will try to teach you some dances and things like that if you want to too. So lots of fun. Even when it was raining, it rains on and off for 15 seconds at a time. But so far so good. Okay, an example of how Carnival I don't know, censors or qualifies people to be able to do these excursions is shown right here. They have an armed security guard following us on the boat and stuff, so there's no issues. That's why you book with the Carnival and they make sure that you're taken care of. Okay, sorry for the late delay, but yeah, I was sharing the story about organ donating, so I'll always wait to record for that if I can get one more donor signed up. So we are in what they call the ancient city. It is very uneven cobblestone. On the description it says even cobblestone. It is not even. It's pretty rough, and there are nuts all on it, and it's in multiple stages with some steps that I'm now coming upon. So again, mobility issues, make sure you note that. It's not as easy as they make it appear on the description, but it's really cool to look at. It's all these stone buildings. It's amazing. So now we are in the arena, the atrium, the Coliseum, whatever you want to call it. I really wish we had somebody in the group that would sing, because I'm sure the acoustics in here are amazing. But everything is made of stone and it's beautiful. So here is the section where he says is the most beautiful pictures, and I have to kind of agree. It's gorgeous, especially among the blue skies. So it is gorgeous. Thank you. And here's the lookout. This was the river that we were on in the boat, so it's the same one, just a little further down. So this is where we just kind of walked around the city and the area. They do have an amber museum for free that you can go look through. It was kind of small, just kind of a small storefront, but it had some neat information in it. So now we're on the tour part. Again, it's uneven surface. It's hot. There's not a whole lot of shade. There's a little bit, but not much. There's some restaurants, some shops, that kind of thing. It is like 10 after 2, and at 2:45 we're gonna meet Matt back at the Amber Museum. But now they're giving us time to just kind of explore this whole area, take pictures, go to the restaurant, whatever we want to do. So that is where we're at this point. I did get some info on the bus. They had a picture package available on the riverboat, and they took really good pictures. I saw some other groups' pictures, and they were like $20 for the whole group of them. So again, all the picture packages for these excursions have been really reasonable this time. I'm so glad they're like coming to their senses and realizing that they'll sell more if they price it comparatively. So there's some insider info if you wanted those pictures, but I didn't even take any pictures, so I didn't buy any. So I have walked around a little bit in the area, but look at this view, it's amazing. That really pretty place back here is a golf course, don't let it fool you, but super kind of easy to navigate. It is uneven though, but they have restaurants, little shops, souvenir shops, some bathrooms. Hopefully I can find one soon, but things like that. So I'm gonna keep on looking around, but it's so much fun just to kind of explore and see all the different scenery. Okay, so I'm here exploring this like ancient city replica, whatever. But all I could focus on now is what is right over here. And all I can think of is a place where the person, as soon as you walk off the pier, goes, "Do you want to sit on my ass?" So let me know where that is. Anybody who's watched the channel will probably know, but still made me giggle inside. Just chuckling at the times when I'm glad I'm traveling solo. But we are here near the time to meet back to go to the bus. I never did find a bathroom, but that's okay. I had fun walking around and exploring. And then they do have like some benches and stuff. Let's see if I can show it to you without showing too many people. Built into the wall, so look for those because they're usually shaded, and that's a lifesaver. It is a very warm. There aren't like water fountains or anything like that that I found. And the stones heat up pretty quick. So make sure you bring a bottle of water. Note to self. But we're going to get headed back to the bus here anytime. So see you back at port hopefully pretty soon.
This is where Michael Jackson got married.
So now we're back at the port. I kind of ran through here, so I'll show you more of what's here. They have these lovely built markets, and these are all like local vendors. And then down the way they do have like built-in storefronts, but a lot of them are just pop-ups. So a lot are local. Make sure you support local. That's why we're here. And I'm half tempted to get a baseball thing because I'm sure they would be shocked if I sat in the stands with their baseball team on there. Back in the room, good afternoon from Carnival Horizon. That was a very fun excursion. Would I have picked it normally? Probably not, but it was nice to get out and see things I normally wouldn't do. So the river cruise was nice. It was nice and relaxing, went at a constant speed. You got to see some vegetation, a few birds, things like that, a few fish. The main thing was like the dancing on the boat, and then also the rum punch, as it's described on the like sales thing. But really, it was just rum and cokes. So if you want rum punch, that's not it. It's gonna be rum and coke. But they are heavy pours. Like I showed you the glass,
And when they pour, it's at least half of the rum, and then they top it off with the Coke. So if you are a lightweight, make sure you note that, and that you don't just slam them down because you're thirsty. So I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a nice kind of like relaxing little activity. Got you to see the parts of Dominican that you normally don't see. And then when we went to the like rebuilt ancient town, that was really cool. I would classify it just as like a glorified like shopping center slash restaurant, because that's what it was. There really wasn't a whole lot of history there or anything like that. It's something that they built. It's too new. But that's me, the history buff. Was it a good time? Yeah. And especially for the money, as long as you have like more than one or two on the boat to drink, you're gonna find the value in it. But it was great. It is super hot here. The humidity will kill you. So that bus on the way back was pretty musty, even with the mask on and all that. But I am headed to the showers for sure. And I did go and stop by like the little gift stores and like local sales on the way by, and they had all three of what I was looking for: keychains, stickers, and shot glasses. So props to them. They know what stickers are. But now it is shower time, and then we'll have to see what else I get into on the boat tonight. But first I must shower. So it's getting really close to pier runner time. All showered, up on the Lido deck, just kind of listening to music probably the last like 40 minutes. But pier runners are going to be starting anytime now, and there's a lot of people still on land, so this could be entertaining. But the pool is empty, so that's one step ahead. But a lot of these shops still have people, and look at all those people walking there. There's still buses unloading. So this could be a fun afternoon.
I just decided to go to the buffet for dinner again tonight. It's just so much quicker than going to the dining room. Then I went to Deal or No Deal. It was a lot of fun. It came down to $1,000 again and 50 cents. But unfortunately, it had the 50 cents in it, so she got
right here, right now, you can take the 450 if you want to put it in your pocket. I'm going to find out from the audience first. Who says deal? Me. Deal! $1. What do you guys think? 60, 70. Banker's offer at this time is $82. She's starting to chew her cards. Marion is sitting back smiling. She's got $450 in her pocket. But you can play for the 200, and in our next round, we've got one case and one case to open up. Or you can take this $82, go back and have a nice, relaxing evening. We're gonna find out from the audience, or no deal.
I'm gonna go no deal.
No deal!
And then it was time for bingo. It's always fun. And then the love and marriage show.
Good night from Carnival Horizon. It is the end of day 12. So today was the excursion. It went really well. I would say that if you are needing an excursion, it would be a great choice. Came back, chilled out on the Lido for a while, watched some of the pier runners. They had a lot of like tours come back late today, so kind of made it even more interesting. Then I had dinner in the buffet, just because I didn't feel like dealing with the dining room. And after that, started with the shows for the night. So the first was Deal or No Deal, and then they did bingo. I just watched on both of those. I didn't like buy any tickets or anything like that, but watching is just as much fun, I think. So Watched those, and then came the Love and Marriage show, which is always a hoot to watch. You never quite know what the answers are going to be. These couples weren't very like energetic or weird stories or anything like that, but Alex tried. He did do a pretty good job on it, but it was just kind of the normal questions, nothing really different or shocking or new question, anything like that. And then after the Love and Marriage show, they completely cleared the like main theater, and that is where they had Quest this week. And I have to give them props. That is a much better venue for a Quest. The comedy club was just way too small. We were on top of each other, literally, in many of ways. But tonight was much better, kind of spaced out. You had space to actually like make whatever you need to do and like figure it out, and then be able to go up and present. So that was good. The Quest was a riot yet again. Alex was the main host, but then Cookie helped a little bit. So it was kind of like they tag teamed, and that worked out perfectly. A lot of high energy, a lot of fun laughs, and yeah. And I think we had like all of like the creative staff there in the theater. So we had like some of the singers, the dancers, the production crew, the art department was there. Like there was a whole bunch of staff members also watching this, which made it even more fun. One of the dancers kept going up and trying to place himself in the subjects area. So that was kind of fun, but it was so much fun. I was on a team, and we were pretty close on winning, but we didn't win it. But we were close, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of the team I was on were first timers, so that was even more fun to see him kind of be like, oh my gosh, you told me, but I didn't believe it. So yeah, great night and good way to end the evening so that we can start to rest up for tomorrow, which is Amber Cove. And I believe like we're docking at like 9:15 or 9:30. And then my tour leaves at 10. So I'll have to kind of get off the ship right away again and head on out there. But again, my original tour was for tomorrow was canceled, so I had to hurry and come up with another one. I think this one will work. If not, again, it's just an experience and a memory. So until tomorrow, I will see you. Make sure you're making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is. Thanks, guys. Make sure you're liking and subscribing.